So initially, the word for today was encounter, and all I could think about was animal encounters. So just yesterday, there was a moose in my grandparents' backyard. They own a tree farm, so they have lots of deer around the place all the time. But they had a moose yesterday, which was pretty exciting. I didn't actually ever go over to their place to see it, but I got to see pictures. It was just right up by their windows, which was super awesome. And then I was trying to think of other animal encounters I've had. I've been to Yellowstone, so I've been pretty close to buffalo. I've probably been... Oh, are we for real right now? I hope that not being able to fall through these doesn't mess me up at any point. So I've been pretty close to some buffalo, probably pretty close to some bears before. Not super close. And then anything at the zoo I've been close to, though I won't really call that an encounter. That's just the zoo. Speaking of going to the zoo, just kidding. That's YouTube. If you know, you know. I was gonna go into a tangent on that, but we're gonna keep going with encounters because there's a part 2 to this story too, but I don't want to put it into another video. Oh, what the? How did I fall through that? That was almost really bad. Oh, and then I saw some alligators in Florida. I saw this one alligator grab a turtle and throw it up in the air. I think it was I don't know if it's the first time I had ever seen an alligator. I mean, I had seen them in the water before. It was one of the first times I'd ever seen an alligator, though, and it's throwing a turtle up in the air. And then, yeah, needless to say, the turtle died. Oh, this kind of sucks. I can't just jump on them normal. Okay, that should work. So then the other encounter I had, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the word encounter just because there's just not a whole ton you can do with that word, I feel like. But after encounter, I was trying to get a new word, and it came up with furry, which anyone who has too many stories they can share with the word furry, I'm sorry. Reminds me of another time. So me and my cousins go to this park in Florida, and I think this was my first time actually seeing furries, like in public, which is just why the story stuck out so much to me. We're just sitting there eating pizza, and we see these furries. And these weren't like full-on furry suit furries. These were just kids, well, teenagers, but still, I mean, those are basically kids. And they've got furry tails, and they've got furry gloves. I think that's what you would call them. And they're crawling on all fours, and they're barking at each other. And then there's this other kid there who's making fun of them, which, like, obviously I'm on his team, but I can't say that, otherwise, you know, these are probably 13-year-olds. I'm 19, 20 at the time. I'm not gonna go over and make fun of this kid. Anyways, I don't really know where I was going with this story, because I guess it really wasn't that weird of an encounter. It was just the first time I had ever seen furries in real life, as far as I'm aware. I think I had seen like one person with a tail tucked into their pants once. Furries are weird. You know, on YouTube, I feel like sometimes you gotta be careful about what you say. You don't want to be too political or, you know, get into controversial topics. But I will bag on furries all day. It's just weird. If you're a furry and you're offended by this, I count that as a win. I do not care. It's so weird. Anyways, oh, these balls are really bound. Oh, no! How did I survive that? What? I just ground bounded into the hole, and then I jumped off of nothing? Okay, this one's actually gonna kind of be hard. I think we're gonna have to go like this. Oh, I thought I had that. Oh yeah, this is gonna be probably our hardest level yet. Not in terms of not dying, although it will be a little hard not to die. Okay, there we go. And now if I can just stay on top of not letting him get on top of his ball again, then I think that might be... Oh, see, I could have had it right there. I thought he was gonna come up sooner. And I don't want to keep talking about furries because that's just weird, so I'm just gonna commentate this gameplay, I guess. This might be the best way to go about this. Oh yeah, look at that. Pro gamer plays right here. I guess I can't bag on furries too much, because literally like 2 videos ago I was talking about being a jaguar for Halloween. But it's a lot different. Even if you have a kid who's like putting on a cat tail and acting like they're a cat, it's a lot different if it's a 5-year-old or a 13-year-old, you know? Like, there's just a little bit of a difference. And let's go. I honestly did not think I was going to beat that. That was first try beating that level. I definitely have not beat every level first try, so I'm pretty happy because there was no way I was going to commentate all of that weirdness again. If you guys are enjoying this series so far, or I guess if you're watching the full-length video, if you're enjoying the video, please subscribe, like the video if you haven't. It really helps out the channel. At least that's what I've been told. I'm trying to get to 10,000 by my birthday, which hopefully by the time you're watching this, I'm already at 10,000. I think I'm at like 8,200 at the time of pre-recording these. Anyways, thanks for watching. Adios.